I haven't got much light in here. I have to talk a bit quietly because my wife's gone up to bed and she's keeping an eye on me at the moment. So I'm going to make this a bipolar video, continuation of the previous topic on synchronicity and music, really. But I think I'll carry on with synchronicity and music because a lot of people discriminate against people with mental illness, and it's going to put a lot of people off me waffling on about it, so it's best to put that aside and just carry on with the music, really. My last video got a big fat 0 number of views, so obviously people are getting fed up on me, but I don't care. I wasn't really looking for a huge number of views or subscriptions or friends or whatever, just to get my experiences out there, and even if I only connect with one person that's had a similar experience, that'd be terrific, really. That'd really validate what I'm doing here, which obviously not many people can see. But yeah, I've got to keep it down because wife's just gone out of bed. I should have left it a bit longer to make sure she was asleep, really, but I'll just say I'm talking on Skype to the mate. So anyway, I was getting buzzed up on the music and had a lot of songs released back in 2002 that seemed to sort of connect with me, really. And this is going to be quite dark, it's probably best you don't see my face anyway, but it's going to look a bit weird, really. But yeah, so eventually things deteriorated and I ended up back in hospital, in hospital for the first time, so that was a bit of a mad day, really. Well, it'd gone on for a while, but it just culminated in me being sectioned, and that's when the party started, really. That's when it really began. But it seemed that a lot of things were being released at the time. 2002 is probably my favourite year for music, apart from the 80s, but contemporary music, like 2002 was the top year, really, for me. 2005 was alright, and a little bit 2006, but there's nothing out at the moment that seems to resonate with people. There's nothing really taking off. So I got the titles of the songs wrong in the last video. Electric Soft Parade, when I was playing, was Silent to the Dark. But there's a couple of songs on there, well, at least 3. That's my favourite album, really, apart from maybe some Ash. Yeah, at least 3 songs on there that really resonate with what I'm thinking and was thinking at the time. So anyway, I got to hospital. I've been to a pirate radio station called Flashback, and everyone was playing it in there, which I mentioned in my last video, which has got a big fat 0 number of views. People were sticking by me, well, only a few, and they seemed to be watching them as I was releasing them, so I thought I'd build up a following there for a minute. Obviously didn't quite work out, but I don't know, really. Anyway, the most significant, I would say, connection with music and synchronicity and the whole sort of link came when I met up with a guy called Chris in the hospital. It wasn't a great meeting to begin with. He was quite a violent person. He liked to go around threatening people and throwing his weight about, basically. Only mainly in jest, but you never knew when he was serious or when he was joking. But anyway, I've got to be quiet a minute, hold on. Just have a drink of Coke. Yeah, she's back in bed now, thanks. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, and everyone sort of really rallied the music in there and sort of guided it with their lives, basically. Made sure we always had it on them, and never left anything lying around. But one day there was this tape left in the tape deck, so out of curiosity I played it, and it was a band called The Streets, and from my experience at the time, not many radio stations were playing that song. I've never heard of them before. This was the first time, and it seems like every song on there really resonated with what I was going through. Seemed to me to be, it was good music. It's garage music, I think. Well, it's hard to sort of quantify, really. Hard to put in a genre. He's sort of got his own way of doing things. Mike Skinner from The Streets. But anyway, I loved every tune on the album. Played it constantly, and eventually I decided to get the CD. So anyway, I bought the CD, and there was a picture of a block of flats. It was absolutely identical to the block of flats outside my hospital window. It was really weird. I mean, it wasn't the same block of flats, but it was designed by the same architect. I've done a bit of research on the architect, and there's not many places that he's built, but they're sort of purpose-built flats in high-rises. So I think they're council flats, but that kind of blew my mind, really. But every time I mention it to anybody, I just think it's one of those things. It's a coincidence, but a lot of these things happen to me. But this was a particularly strong one, really. There's no getting away from it, really. But I haven't listened to the album for quite a while now because it's scratched. I mean, CDs when they first come out are supposed to be indestructible, but you get one little scratch in them and they don't play, which is really annoying. But I've got it on YouTube and Windows Media Player, I think. And the thing is, oh yeah, the album was called Original Pirate Material, which, if you've seen the previous videos, I was quite heavily involved with pirate radio at the time, and the name of the album was just another synchronicity, really. It was quite strange, Original Pirate Material, and I wish I could play the album now, actually, but my wife's in bed and I don't want to disturb her or something. She'd have a major hump if she found out I was recording anything like this. So that was that, really. So I played it, and a few songs were really resonating with me. It was really weird, sort of, but it's like somebody placed the album in the cassette player to get me to hear it. I don't know, because I never heard anybody else play it. It just so happened that I discovered it in the tape deck and played it, and from then on I was hooked. So that's that anyway, because she's moving around upstairs, so she's probably going to come down, so I'll cut it off there. See you next time.